Welcome to Lost Girl Therapy. There's a difference between running from yourself and leaving an unhealthy situation. So 2 videos ago, I discussed what it meant to have a trauma response where we basically never quite settle into a life. We're always looking at what's next, what's to come, how do we get out of our current situation. There's a similarity between that response and choosing to exit a life that does not serve you because it is either unhealthy or not aligned, and dreaming of someplace else. That urge to pick up and move, that is a very similar thing in both of these states. But the main difference is how long we can sustain happiness, grounding, calming in our new environment. So when we have picked up and we've left a situation, whether it is because of the trauma response, that fight or flight of like, I have to get out, I really don't want to face myself, or because I don't want to be in this situation, it does not serve me anymore, and I'm going after a different version of life, what you're going to begin to see is when we are running from ourselves, old patterns are going to start to crop up. Everybody has a different time for this. It could be 6 months, it could be 6 weeks, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. But what you're going to begin to see is a cyclical pattern of behavior in your interpersonal relationships. So friendships are going to start to look like friendships from the past. You're going to begin to have conflicts or difficulties or that same kind of pattern that you saw in previous locations, whether it is with your friends, romantic partners, at work, etc. The cyclical nature is really what clues us into, okay, perhaps there are things that are repeating that need to be dealt with, things that encourage me to turn inward. When we have left an unhealthy situation, if we are choosing to leave, not because we are running away from ourselves, but because we are truly not aligned with the version of life that we are living, we are escaping an unhealthy situation, or we are actively just designing something different, what you're going to notice is those patterns of behavior don't necessarily repeat. Yes, there will still be things that we work on. That is the natural existence of life. Of course, there's going to be moments of introspection where we say, hang on, that's a pattern, I really don't want to repeat it. But what matters is the depths of the cycle and how significantly they are impacting your day to day. If you begin to notice that every version of life begins to look the same no matter where we go, that kind of clues us into saying perhaps there is more internal awareness that is needed. If you notice that you are actively building a new life and you feel comfortable and confident tackling the stuff that's bubbling up or noticing the patterns and wanting to dismantle them, that could be a really good indicator that there has been growth in this new version of life. And perhaps, yes, that previous environment was not serving you in a healthy way.